All right, this is a video for a long-term project that started in one place and developed into a much bigger project through actually the course of this beginning. And I didn't video a lot of the beginning because I honestly didn't have plans or aspirations of starting a YouTube channel. It's something I had thought about, never really thought about actually doing it. So in the beginning, there's going to be a lot of pictures, and I'm going to talk about the pictures now, and you will have to watch the pictures on kind of the build up, and then a small payoff for video at the end. But overall, it was definitely an interesting project. The car's a 69 Cutlass convertible. The current owner of it has owned the car since 1980, as per I've been told. Had some bad luck with it off and on. Had a motor to be rebuilt for it. Had a guy do a bunch of work on it, which some of it was okay, some of it was subpar. The motor, well, from later conversation, was put together tight, and the guy told him they didn't know if it was going to last or not, and it didn't last. It spun pretty much it was either 6 out of 8 or 7 out of 8 rod bearings. I don't even fully remember. And the motor was just trash. Just trash. So that's kind of where the story started. An acquaintance of mine contacted me about going through his dad's motor and seeing what I could see with it. You know, they know I knew Oldsmobiles. One of the few people in our area that actually do stuff with Oldsmobiles. And they wanted me to see if I could save their motor, which I could have, but it would literally just been build a new motor. They ended up buying a 403 from another acquaintance of mine, and the project started off as, can you get the 403 put together? And then it turned into, well, can you drop it into the car? To, well, can you put the trans in? You know, and then to, well, can you get it running? You know, it just kept snowballing and evolving. Well, in the process of putting the motor together, we found out we went to go put the trans in the trans tunnel and it wouldn't fit. Put it up, hit the bottom of the trans tunnel. This isn't right. 204 Rs should go in a factory trans tunnel with no problems. Got to doing a little more looking around. All the body bushings were squished out. I mean, they were bad. So that started the snowball down the hill on this project, because we had to do body bushings to get the transmission to fit in. And well, once we pulled up the carpeting, we found out that the floor was rotted pretty good behind the seat. And mainly, and my main concern was the main body brace across where the seat belt's mounted into was rotted pretty bad. And that to me is a priority to change, because heaven forbid something happens. Well, if your seat belt's tied into something rot, it could pull out. But, you know, luckily enough, we got it running, we got it driving, and they got to enjoy it for the summer. And now that the motor was not tight, it didn't overheat anymore, and it ran really good for that first summer or 2 summers. I don't really remember how long they drove it before we started on the floor project, but that's a whole nother series of videos. This video here, you'll see a bunch of pictures of when we got the motor, cleaned it up, painted it, put it all together, brought the car here for the first time when it was covered in dust from sitting in the barn, and various stages of doing the body bolts, or body bushings, having to get the broken bolts out. Just, it was a snowball effect of a lot of stuff. And then you'll see pictures of the floor when we started tearing it apart. You can see the holes looking up through the main floor brace. Just a lot of stuff that snowballed out of control. But at the end of the day, we got the car running and driving. They got to enjoy it. And like I said, as we roll on farther, there will be more videos, because we put a full floor in this car in the end. I'm not going to give too much away, because we actually we're going to go one direction, we went another direction, but that's a whole nother video. So please enjoy, and share, like, and subscribe, and thank you for watching. went in and out of gear. I didn't drive it, I just put it in drive, put it in reverse, and it at least went into gear. So that's a step in the right direction. Set the timing on it. Like I said, I'm trying to get it to warm up enough to kick the fans on, so I can try to set that. Just wanted to let you guys know what's going on, and it's running on its own. So talk to you later. I don't know if you guys can see it. The fans come on at 190 and kick back off at 180. It's cycling, it's not even getting